All right. Yeah, I'm actually pretty curious about this situation. We did an Ab and Preach video today with Ethan, but it looks like they're Ab and Preach are asking for the smoke from Fresh and Fit. It looks like, from skipping ahead a little bit, Fresh and Fit got very upset with Ab and Preach, and now they want a box or something. I don't know. Every time Fit or Fresh pretends to be a tough guy, it makes me giggle a little bit. It's a little bit silly because the only time they know how to yell is when they yell at women because they are losers, and then they cower to like every man that they interact with. So they seem to be putting on a little bit of bravado. So I'm curious about it, and let's see. So let's see. This video is called "At Fresh and Fit Miami Admit They Miss Us and Want to Get Physical Now." Whoa. Well, maybe they're just coming out. There's nothing wrong with that. God bless. Exposing their friend as a bad guy. I'm not gonna say the word. Let's go.
You don't have a problem with me. I have a problem with you.
Ooh, got him.
I have a problem with you.
About that, why do you think I might be blue pilled?
Well, from what I remember, I'm trying to remember. I would say blue, like, I'm trying to think, like, which video was.
I also find it funny that he came with the smoke.
MLD, you thought it was just.
What is that? What is the blue pilled? Present a choice between. Oh, right. Like you're basically you're just taking the blue pill. You're just staying on this track. Yeah.
Violence against women? Oh no.
Oh yeah. MLD's a scumbag. Yeah.
It gets worse.
Here's the thing, bro. I have a problem with fucking you.
Whoa. You have a problem with fucking them? Like that's a little. Why? You think it's like too loose for your tiny little wiener? Like I don't get it.
What are these callouts?
Hey, thank you so much for the 6-month sub from Unknown68D. Thank you so much. 6 months strong. Thanks for doing what you do. Thank you. Much love. Thank you.
Oh, goddamn gay. He's got a problem with f***ing me. Like, nigga, we never. What is this? This is so bizarre. We're going too far with this, with that.
Nah, bro, you heard that out of his own mouth.
I know.
Red Pill do stay saying the gay shit. You never noticed that?
Yeah, you just didn't put the comma at the right place. The comma.
Hey, bro, you
didn't put the comma at the right place.
True.
Fresh and Fit, Blue, Abba and Preach.
Whoa! Wee! What is happening?
This is getting a little sexy.
Masculinity look different.
I haven't met these people in real life. Calm down. That cannot happen. It's just like hip hop. It's just hip hop. Hip hop stay being the most homophobic thing. One of the most homophobic things, right? But the talk of hip hop is really weird. Yo, man, I fuck with you heavy.
I'm about to get these niggas wet.
Yeah.
What's happening right now?
What?
Yeah.
And you didn't believe in get these niggas wet.
I'm about to blow these niggas away.
Yo.
Fresh and
If I accidentally say the word, it's not my fault. I'm hearing it too much. It's stop it. Did you ever hear that, like Akira? It's like, leave me alone. It's like Akira. Like that's what happens every time I'm like, leave me alone, stay out of my head. And then people are dropping these tactical words, and I'm just like, leave me alone. Akira, you know?
Fit, Blue, Andrew Tate. Fresh and Fit, Blue, Jay Waller.
Blue.
Fresh and Fit. Oh, yeah. Men after men after men after men. I'm telling you, the people that come inside of Fresh and Fit.
This is so bad.
You can't make this shit up.
I'm the only
This is so
melee.
goddamn sus. Like, what the fuck am I listening to?
Here's the thing, bro. I have a problem with fucking you. Don't pawn it off to fucking Preach like you've been doing. You're a fucking bitch. I have an issue with you.
Because I think Preach it trains to be a boxer. So the reason that they can't have an issue with Preach is because they know they would lose. So they want to have a problem with ABBA specifically. Even though ABBA and Preach make all their content together, it's specifically ABBA because Preach works out and like he knows he'll lose to Preach, but he feels a little more comfortable with ABBA because he saw him dancing and he had a little bit of a belly. Now there ain't nothing wrong with a little belly, okay, but a big one. That's just promoting fat bodies. Am I right? Oh, I'm gonna get dumpstered. Holy moly! That's just promoting obesity. Am I right, guys?
love to talk to you. And hey, if it comes fisticuffs, that's fine.
Fisticuffs? Oh, matey. Right. What did I say? I said that, listen, every time these red pillars, they'll defend like Andrew Tate being a sex trafficker, and I'll always say something like, because Andrew Tate was like, oh, like I treat the girls like they're prostitutes, and I'm like, yeah, that's bad, and people are like, no, actually, they used to treat prostitutes really well back in the day. You're wrong. And what I always say, they watched like one fucking season of Peaky Blinders, and now they think that like fucking prostitution wasn't something that like women got fucked up over. And then he's talking about throwing fisticuffs. What did I say? What did I say, dude? What did I say? What did I say? Exactly. Exactly. They're fucking sitting here. They're like, they want to be fucking peaky. Oh, I'm a peaky fucking blinder. Oh, the peaky fucking blinder. That's what they're doing, dude. They think that they're freaking like old English gangsters and shit. And like fucking, like they're crazy.
Why now? Why now? Like all of a sudden, we went back and like we wanted answers from you. You never replied.
And I beat both y'all niggas up too. If we really want to talk about that, you guys want to fucking box? I'll box both you motherfuckers too. Fuck out of here, man.
But all of a sudden, it's like pawn it off.
Fuck out of here, man. Hey, I'll box both of you motherfrickers. I'm gonna beat you up.
You think that after Andrew Tate disavowed Fresh and Fit, now they're feeling stupid and maybe their views are falling off? And I'm not saying that they're not successful, all right? They're very successful at pandering to weak men. But it's that proportionality, right? It's like, well, proportionally, I'm not doing as well, so I'm not doing well. It's that kind of YouTuber mentality. It's that content creation mentality that people have. And so I wonder if that's a factor here, and he's like feeling some type of way about it. And so, like, he's like, I got to do something. Why now? Like, that would be why now. Oh, you're getting dumpstered. Why now?
Oh, pawn it off. Bro, if anybody made this problem happen, that was you when you was talking crazy about somebody else's significant other.
Yeah.
That's you.
True.
Hey, and preach. I guarantee your wife is probably ugly. I said it.
Oh, no. My soy face when insult another man's wife. Like, LOL. Based not being a real man. I don't get it. Like, we're at a point now. Like, how do we, like, you're not a man if you insult another man's wife. I don't know what to tell you. So
We should fly her out, bro.
Weirdo.
Hey, yo, we should fly her out.
Guarantee.
we should fly her out. I bet that she wouldn't be able to fit on the plane. Bad people. Bro, come on. Relax. Relax. You guys are embarrassing. And everybody knows it now. Your own daddy. The one that you were like, guys, this is my friend, Andrew Tate. My friend Andrew Tate. Stop talking bad about Destiny. Stop telling people the fact that he's a fucking sex trafficker. He's my friend. And now he doesn't even like you, and now you don't know what to do anymore. You don't know what to do anymore. Even your own, even young Sneakler is giving you guys hits. You know, you guys are getting embarrassed. It's sad. It's sad stuff.
I love you. You're making them dumbass face.
No, I'm gonna take one bitch and the other bitch. You guys are two bitches, twin sisters. That's your new name. Not
Twin
Fresh
sister.
and Fit, twin sisters.
Damn.
Let's go.
A year later, now you want to bring up fight again? Why didn't you guys take up the fight that you guys suggested when you was talking shit about his girl?
Issue with you. I'd love to talk to you. And hey, if it comes to fisticuffs, that's fine. But you need to be held
If it
accountable
comes to
for all the things you're
fisticuffs,
talking about. You've been hiding behind a
if it comes to fisticuffs, I'd say let's start fucking swinging. Okay, what the hell's happening here? It's like I'm watching an episode of Hey Arnold. It's like I don't even know why Hey Arnold came into my head. What's happening?
camera, talking shit, being a fucking snake for
Being a fucking
Nobody says this behind the
snake.
camera. It's like your job is podcasting, bro. You're not some street baller. You're an ex-federal agent who runs a podcast office
federal
every day.
agent.
You
Damn.
live behind the camera.
That's mean, but also might
for
be
years.
true.
I'm calling your dumb ass out. Don't point it off fucking preach. You're a fucking bitch and you know it.
Don't point off on the breach. I know I won't beat him. Abba, I will fight you. Abba was probably like just diagnosed with like a fucking bum leg or something. Like they just figured it out. Like Abba got into like a bad car accident 3 years ago, and the ligaments in his fucking ankles are torn. So they're like, he can't fight. So I'm gonna challenge him to the fight. Isn't this a fucking awesome idea, dude? Yeah, he has a torn rotator cuff. I'm gonna challenge him to a fight now. Like something like that happened. You know what I mean?
Never say the shit that you've been saying in my fucking face. You would not.
Yes.
I did say it to your face. You get so emotional. It's funny to watch. When I came on the pod the first time and the last time, I was like, yo, I heard you was talking shit. What was this stuff you said? And this dude started stuttering, pretending he didn't remember what he said. Thankfully, his retard friend Walter.
Whoa! Stop using that word,
I was
dude.
like, oh, this isn't out. So he.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember what he said. I remember.
He said this.
Specifically, you felt like we were kind of blue pilled, right?
I don't remember. What show was this one?
I remember it very, very well because that episode I was very careful of what I said because it gets you question. That episode I was very careful.
Why is he talking so high pitched? Is this like a beta response to talking to somebody? Actually, if I ever go on like a podcast, I'm like, hey guys, how are you? No, I'm intimidated. I'm so intimidated that my estrogen is dropped. I remember having an issue with that episode because, I shit my pants. I have done that before, but that doesn't make me a baby. It's cool to shit your pants, as Adam Sandler didn't say.
full of what I said because he gets you washed.
So I just want to ask you about that. Why do you think I might be blue pilled?
Well, from what I remember,
Because
I'm trying to remember. I would say blue. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, which video was?
I think
It was the one.
I'm trying to remember.
I also find it.
guys, I invited this guy on here, and he took a plane here, and it took him like a day to get here. And I didn't prep though. I didn't think about what I wanted to say to him. I actually didn't think he would ever accept it because in the Redsville, we just kind of argue with each other, but we don't have each other on or something. I guess I couldn't imagine why. I don't know why. It's very interesting.
But he came with the smoke.
I don't even hate Fresh.
I don't like that.
Fresh,
Normally.
there's nothing hateable about it. He's just goofy. When I came on there and I confronted him, he was super passive.
Well, Fresh is a baby. Fresh doesn't exist without Myron to be like the top dog. In fact, they need each other because Fresh is incredibly cowardly, like fucking loser. Which is why when Sneeko and DJ Academics got drunk, then they were braiding that woman. He sat there in the corner like a little shitty schoolboy. And then at least Myron was like, "Oh, I'm sorry for the Sneeko and DJ going crazy. They just got drunk." And you know, it's from Fit's perspective, if you get drunk, that's acceptable behavior to do anything you want, right? Like him and his most likely rapist friends. And I don't say that because of Ethan, because Ethan did leverage a fake accusation. I say that because he quite literally has told people who've been assaulted that if they didn't, they should have just picked better guys, and it's their fault. So they are, you know, he is a rape apologist, and Fresh is by association because Fresh is just like kind of a growth that sits on the back of Fit. And despite that extra weight, he somehow has little baby legs. You ever notice that they never wear shorts in their podcasts? That's because they have little baby legs. And it's true. It's true. They don't train legs, and I'm just like, how are you don't train legs, bro? Like, come on. I'm fat, but at least I got some tight quads. Where are your calves at, dude? That's self-conscious. That's like being a fat guy wearing a sweater in the summer because you don't want people to know you got rolls. Listen, just live with them. Take your shirt off in the pool, guys. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? You're not going to get any skinnier because you don't show it.
Well, I don't remember. And what did I say? It's like, bro, that's not you.
I just want to know why you would have a great conversation. It's all great. And then you decide, let me go ahead and talk shit about this guy that opened his home to me. The reason why I flipped out the way that I did is because I take loyalty extremely seriously.
Loyalty.
If we talk ever, you have to be my best friend, by the way. If we ever talk to each other, you are now my best friend. Are we best friends? You have to be my best friend now, dude. We're supposed to be best friends, bro. What are you doing? What's happening? You came on my podcast, and we're supposed to be best fucking friends, bro. And you fucking came on here and you just said that you didn't like me, and I thought we were gonna be cool friends for life, and I don't get it because I opened my home to you, bro. What do you have, abandonment issues? The fuck's the matter with you? You guys had a fucking 2-hour chat. All right, you didn't suck. Oh man, I don't know. Maybe they did. It's really weird. They're built like regular show characters. Oh my god. Fresh and Fit are literally built like, yeah, regular show characters. I mean, that's an accurate. Oop. That's fair. That's actually really funny. It is funny. I'm not laughing because it's just like just silly and funny. We were best friends.
Stop. Open your home to me. Nigga, I came for a podcast. Why are you acting like we was baking cookies and hanging out? Is it my fault that your retard ass conducts business from your living room? Did you guys tell me you're coming into my home? Pause. Did you guys tell me that before I showed up? You said, bro, you want to show on a pod? I said, sure. I didn't know it was going to be your fucking place.
Seriously, I think you guys have known me now for well over 2 years. The reason why I flipped out is because I hate snakes. I fucking hate them. And there's nothing you can say or do that will justify why the fuck you behave the way that you did. So I'm calling you out. Don't pawn this off on your fucking retard partner or anybody else.
Whoa.
I have an issue with
stop using ableist
Atlas,
slurs,
whatever the
please.
fuck your last name is. You are a snake, and you fucking know it.
Look at the veins popping out of this man's head. Yo, mind you guys, the man who he's calling like a betrayer, you know how many times we've met and spoken? Once. I have never spoken to this man or seen him again since that one time. And this man's talking.
And for the most part, the reason Fresh and Fit don't go back and forth with people because that's like one of their things that they do. They're like, we're just not going to respond to and whatever you do, you. But then they act like it's been stewing for a year. That was just part of like what they did. That was just like their thing. We're not going to respond to criticism. Okay, but don't like that. That's the only reason that they talk about you and you don't talk about them is because you won't respond to it. Like, that's what it is, because you guys don't want to respond to criticism. Oh, you're dead.
Talking about betrayal.
Well, you try to speak to him.
Like, I got ex-girlfriends who I disappeared on, okay? Who don't sound this intense when we see each other again. I met this dude once. This has got to be one of the gayest things I've ever seen. This is Brokeback Mountain for the red pill. What is happening? Why are you talking about betrayal like this?
Like you cheated on him.
Maybe it's because we're both East African. He thought we were going to be like butt pals or some shit, bro. I don't know you. I don't like you like that. It never fails. These are the alpha male leaders, the red pill guys who are supposed to guide young men. And then you look at them and look how bitch made and how angry and emotional they sound. Oh, no, it's not emotion, it's passion. Yeah, we're not being neurotic. These veins bulging out, this anger that I feel for somebody that I've met one time and I feel betrayed by.
Is the passion pumping into my veins?
Bro, you sound fucking crazy. This is so much energy for somebody you met one time. And it's not like we met for dinner. It's not like we had lunch. It's not like we hung out before or after.
You didn't have a little
I showed up for the podcast appearance and then I left. Bro, if I knew every podcaster was going to act this entitled and this attached after one simple appearance, I would never go on a podcast.
I think they got jealous though, because again, he danced with Melina. You know, that was kind of messed up that he didn't dance with one of them. I think that's the biggest issue here. Let me out. Oh, you're fucking with me, dude. You know, I think that maybe if you had actually, you know, been a nice guy and you didn't, I mean, like, really, did you even ask Myron if he wanted to dance? That, you know what I mean? Like, did you even ask him, like, hey, can I have this dance? If you didn't ask him that question, like, then he's justified and getting upset because you didn't ask him to ballroom dance like you asked Melina. And so, like, when you really get down to it, like, they are betrayers. They didn't ballroom dance with Myron, and it's actually really fucked up. You know, you upheld heteronormative behavior by not asking Myron to a dance. And in fact, what really happened is Myron said, "Can we dance?" And Fred, oh my god, I keep getting confused because I'm racist. And Abba actually had said, like, "Oh, you know, I don't think that you can handle dancing because your quads and your calves are so small." And so I don't want to, you know, I think that's what happened. And then he got really offended, but then he saw like Melina, but she did have more definition in her legs and her calves and whatnot. But, you know, Fitz upset because he's been trying. You know, he's been doing a lot of calf raises. He hasn't been squatting. He's been doing leg press, which is not as good. But he's been trying. He tried a Smith machine squat as well one time. And it just wasn't for him, you know, and I can understand that. So yeah, I think that's what happened.
Podcast together. I got to be careful now which pod I show up because apparently when you leave and you're not a fan of the pod, imagine you guys going for a job interview. You
went for the other company? You disloyal.
And you know what's killing me about these guys? Their definition of loyalty is a funny one to me.
Oh, yeah.
Their definition of loyalty is just...
That's actually funny. Yeah. Their definition of loyalty is, I talked to a guy once, he has to be committed to me forever. But I could cheat on every woman I ever see because I'm a loser. And you know what? Not for nothing, but, you know, I know Myron has a lot of money, but I feel like a lot of these red pill guys, even when they're rich, no woman actually really wants to be around them for any significant amount of time because they're just horribly shitty and probably also violent and abusive. Just based on the way that they act. So they really can't get like a long-term relationship, and they pretend that it's because they have money, they want to fuck a bunch of girls, but they don't. But they don't. Like, they're just kind of coping, and no woman actually wants to be with them. So,
allegiance doesn't matter what I say or what I do. If you're my quote unquote friend who I met once and I've never spoken to since, you should never say anything about me that I do bad. That's not my definition of loyalty or friendship. The friends in my life are people who I think are morally correct, who I think are good people. That's what I do. Cool. If I come to find out that you're engaging in criminal activity, scamming other people, there's no way I would associate you. I don't care. I'm not loyal to a fault. I'm not loyal to the point where the person I'm consider my friend and protecting is harming other folks. That's not my definition of loyalty. I have a responsibility, not just to my friends, but also to my community, my people, and also to my own values. And when I hear you guys say things that don't align with mine, I'm going to say it. That's my idea of friendship, not yours. That's okay. Your circle involves people who grape.
We forcibly used to white girls. We used to put crack in their cigarettes.
Whoa! I told you.
True.
I told you.
We used to run trains on white girls.
Choo-choo. Robin Hood.
That's so funny, man.
People who scam, people who probably want violence against women like MLD, and I suspect us covering these other people is what got him so riled up. Because not all his friends are outed for the piece of shit, garbage people that they are. And, so now,
and they were even disavowed by the ultimate piece of shit.
He mad. MLD, you thought it was just violence.
Keep going. You can't divorce. That's not a real thing.
Even though it might be like physically abusive.
You gotta endure. People are too.
You want to stick into a relationship?
You gotta let me beat the fuck out of women. Fuck! Oh God!
Come on, bro. What are you doing?
Look, people nowadays are just.
I punched a.
Wow, I punched a Latina bitch in the face at Racket. Whoa, dude, these guys are so cool. You know, I made this joke. I didn't even know about the context of that, but I still made this joke in a video, and I'm gonna come over to my TikTok.com/@gut_tube which is my TikTok that I work on a little bit, and I posted a clip. It didn't do well here. It did better on my Instagram, and that's okay. But I posted this on my Instagram. People got really upset. One guy was in there like constantly defending it. This guy, because he's a millionaire. I don't even know if he is. Who apparently being a millionaire means that you're never wrong. So I guess by that logic, Joe Biden is fucking always right. I don't know how conservatives logic. This was it.
No. So I'm not. So first of all, I'm not a piece of shit.
It seems like you are.
Don't talk to me like that.
Don't fucking talk about it. Bro, he's getting ready. If this guy was part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Chris Brown would be his stand.
It's like awkward. I'm like, this is how, again, people like you aren't willing to submit to this garbage.
And I made that joke because I'm like, he gives me that feeling, And apparently I was right. He's the kind of guy who can't be wrong about something, And I don't think that it's I don't really think that it's that a male aggression is something that's like unique. I think a lot of guys have like a bit of like, maybe I wouldn't necessarily anger problems, but sometimes might be struggle to be a little bit emotionally regulating. Maybe that's because their dad's not there, right? Same. But there's the guys that they think it's okay, and they go as far as to hit somebody. It's fucking wild. I only ever hit other men, okay, and boys, but that's when I was a boy. Okay. I'm not proud of myself for my past. I've never hit a woman, but like people have that issue, but you need to be like introspective, and that's not okay. Tell women to endure it. Jesus Christ,
Tina bitch in the face at Rockon.
Also, how would you kill this for being so disgusting? Personally, I think a good old-fashioned bludgeoning is the way to go.
What?
Big old monkey wrench to the head. And then he posts her picture in the group chat.
Time to beat Aya. I'm going to beat Aya for not being pretty enough. Have to beat Aya for letting this happen.
I wonder if these are jokes to him, but it's like, why is that funny to you? I'm going to beat up girls. It's so funny, dude. I'm going to do shit. Why is that funny to you? Why is beating up girls funny to you? That's like weird, Why is beating anybody up funny to you? The only thing I want to beat is my homie's cheeks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, dude? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got a bigger fatty than my homie. It's wild. And my homie's my wife, by the way. You know what I mean? My wife's my best friend, dude. You can call me as cringe as you want, but at the end of the day, I'm living lavish. Okay, I like where I come from, dude. I like my wife's butt. I don't know who Supreme Leader is. Maybe it's like some KKK guy. I have no fucking idea.
I want to deal with a normal, mentally stable, healthy woman.
I need, bro. You need to like marry like a fucking therapist. Is what you need to marry. I want to be with a fucking therapist. I need a therapist and a mommy, because I'm an unhinged fucking animal. That's what he's really saying, By the way, I do a behavioral specialist. It helps. Maybe you should find somebody like that. But it's really hard to be with like a woman in like the mental health field or in any like medical field because they're all insane. You ever date a nurse before? Jesus. Ready for the fight of your life. Nurses they don't take any shit, bro. Nurses are wild. That's the kind of woman I like. I like that, but they're like, they deal with people all day. They don't have any time for your fucking bullshit, man. You got to have thick skin if you want to date like if you want to date a nurse or something, or like some kind of a therapist or something, They're pretty aggressive. So yeah.
Champagne bottle for the honor of the group.
Oh no, it gets worse. Since I want to be petty today, why don't we just bring up one of your friends too and just show him a garbage dipshit your sense of loyalty goes to? Let's see. What's this?
What's that? This bitch needs to be. Whoa.
Okay. Whoa. Are we not done? What's this?
I look forward to the day women are Graped in the streets, and guys like us just walk past sipping a latte.
So his definition.
What the fuck, dude? That guy should, bro. That's horrible. Why would you say that? Like, what's funny about that? Like, what's the joke? Why is this funny to you? Who's he even talking to? Good for their friends for releasing that.
Graped in the streets, and guys like us just walk past sipping a latte.
So his definition of loyalty is keeping people like this in his circle and defending them to his dying breath.
They said the N-word there. Not good.
Women to get graped in the streets.
All right.
Okay. I don't want your loyalty. I don't want your friendship. Focus more on keeping the circle.
Honestly, like that. If that's the kind of person that you would ever associate with, and like, or let me not say ever associate with, but specifically be friends with, right? Because I know how these debate spheres work. or like platform, like you're a fucking loser. And this is the problem. Fresh and Fit talk about how women aren't accountable. They're not accountable. They don't hold men accountable. Men are weak because of Fresh and Fit. They're weak, pathetic pieces of shit. And then they're like, well, but they work out. Yeah, that's cool. You should work out. But like, that's not what strength is. Strength is like not being a fucking piece of shit, not berating other people, not trying to prey on people that you think are weak, like having respect for people. You know what I mean? I have my uncle or my mom. They're fat. My uncle passed away, but all my family, they're fat. You know what they used to do? They work 60, 70 hours a week to put food on the table, right? Because I had to eat a lot of food. I'm obese, right? Like that's what a strong person does is they provide. Why are you guys not helping? Like, I don't understand. Strong people don't go around berating other people. It's pathetic, you know?
Circle of people around you who aren't involved in criminal activity, then maybe we can have a conversation. Sure, little sus ass.
Little sus ass?
Hey, man.
Little sus ass. You know what I mean?
That's funny. I think sometimes people's idea of loyalty is just, like, they'll protect people who are abusive. They'll protect people who are harming children. They'll protect anyone, apparently. Because their idea of loyalty is like, I'm going to have your back no more than Some people find that admirable.
No, it's not.
Me personally, I think it's irresponsible, especially when you got a platform.
It's pathetic. It's loser shit. Like if you have a friend, it might make sense to be more charitable to that friend. Sure. You know? But like to defend them, I mean, especially with that kind of shit, it's disgusting.
It's like you co-signing somebody who's a scammer is harming your own fans. You co-signing somebody who does this kind of behavior, like, it's all fun and games till somebody in your own circle, and then all of a sudden now you got an issue, but you didn't mind when that person was harming other women or women in other people's families, right? Your friendship is more important than random women being hurt. And then they're going to try to tell you, turn around and say, oh no, the red pill doesn't hate women. We actually protect and provide for them.
No,
and yet you also protect abusers and men who want to grape women.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense. Like I said,
you know, trying to keep everything in perspective, especially after Evan Preach's last video on Ethan, where it was like a pretty respectful thing. I think that, like, listen, nobody that's making content is really doing too much good, not necessarily. You know what I mean? We're all just kind of making videos and fucking around. But like, realistically speaking, in perspective, what is like? Sorry for bringing up Ethan. What has Ethan really done that's been like a positive, in the sense of like a bad person? Like, who's he called? Like James Charles? Yeah, James Charles not good, right? Not great. But I mean, some weird 20-year-old fucking around 16-year-old's not good. Is that the same as like somebody who's like a rapist or something? And like I've been Preacher constantly calling these people out, and Ethan refused to talk about Glenn and Cameron, the guy who admitted to raping a 16 and 17-year-old girl with the help of their mother. And I'm pretty sure he knew about it because people in my chat were like, yeah, we talked to him about it, and he just like, you know, Dan acknowledged it, and they just never wanted to talk about it. So he seems to stay away from talking about shit that maybe he doesn't feel will get him views. But he'll talk about, you know, James Charles's loose asshole. He'll say he's such a horror. And like, listen, James Charles, again, inappropriate shit that he did. I don't think he's a predator, but inappropriate shit that he did. But he'll be like, James Charles is a predator. He's a bad guy. And then he'll make jokes about his butthole. Like, you're just kind of normalizing and humorizing somebody you're saying is a predator, but you obviously don't think it is. Meanwhile, like, I'm pretty sure talking about this kind of shit, you know? Like, how, like, what are you really doing? And you don't have to do these things, but it's not like you're really entering a space and calling out anything inappropriate. You're just kind of going after people that don't like you. You know? So, I'm just saying, man. That's what it seems like. I mean, even when it came to Trisha was saying some wild shit and you were just co-signing all of it. Like, oh, yeah, well, yeah. Like, you just co-signed everything that she said, whether it was right or not, whether it was confirmed or not. And then, like, everybody blames her for saying dumb shit, which is true. But, you know, you provided her your credibility. And, like, everything she said, you're like, that happened. And then after you're like, oh, sorry guys, I don't think it happened. Why didn't you confirm it too? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, what's really going on here? What really is happening? You know? And I guess the real question. Oh, I got the wrong thing. Damn, I'm gonna shit my pants. Yeah. I don't know. You think that James is a predator? Why do you think James is a predator? I don't think so from what I remember. I don't think he was. I think that he's definitely inappropriate, but I don't think a predator. Predator is a very specific thing. You can refresh my memory though. Maybe I'm just wrong about that. I'm open to the debate, guys. I'm open to the debate. My remember is that he talked to somebody and he didn't verify their age, which was inappropriate. And then after that, like he continued to do that, and he ended up talking to like somebody he might have known was 16 when he was 20 or 21, which is gross. And definitely inappropriate. Could be predatory behavior. I mean, definitely could be. You know, again, like I'm coming from a little bit of a different perspective. You know, trying to be a little more, like just, I guess, more behavioral-ish. Talk to my wife about stuff like this from like a different, you know, perspective, which maybe isn't the right perspective to apply here. But you know, I try to reserve that word for people like Glenn and Cameron. He preys on straight men. No, he doesn't. That's silly. I think that if you're saying he preys on straight men, he doesn't prey on straight men. He hit on one guy that was straight, and the guy was like open to it, and then until he wasn't. Like it doesn't matter. I don't care if you hit on straight people. Gay guys hit on me all the time. I'm not even making a joke. Like gay guys hit on me constantly. Like it's fine. It doesn't matter. If you're not interested, you say no. That I don't care about. That's if that's your argument, like that I think that you're being disproportionate. You know, that's like he talks to gay people. Or he likes straight guys. It's a weird thing to like, but unless he's like raping them or something, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, I don't think that predatory is necessarily the correct application of the word there. But also, this video is not about justifying James Charles, because I still think what he did is inappropriate. So, you know.
Every time you peer behind the curtain for these red pill dudes, you realize that closet stink. And it ain't just other men's cum stains. They got a lot of other stuff.
Fucking shit.
There's definitely no women's cum stains in there because they don't enjoy making women satisfied.
Calling me a rapist without any real evidence. Talking.
He has a history of specifically targeting straight men. Who cares? Why does it matter if he? What does the word targeting mean? Does he rape straight men, or does he hit on straight men and they're not interested and the world moves on? I'm not trying to be rude. How many straight men has he raped? Because who cares if he's attracted to people who aren't attracted to him? Because there's some straight guys who are a little bit gay that'll fuck a guy if like prompted. Which you know, I'm one of them. You know, the time's right. I don't think it's like it's weird preference to have, but as long as he's not raping anybody, if he's asking the guys that say they're straight, like you want to fuck, and they're just like no, or they're open to it, because like some of these guys seem open to it, and then it doesn't work out. Like why is that predatory? You have a stronger argument on the kids. So anyway,
all the shit that you've been talking, taking conversations out of fucking text, not addressing when you were fucking wrong, when you were saying all these allegations about me. I have a problem with you. Don't pawn this off on nobody else. With fucking you pawn it off on Preach. Like, bro, I don't even fucking know that man. I don't give a shit about him. Because I met your dumb ass in person. I shake your hand when I met you. I let you into my fucking house. You did that dumb shit. That's my fucking problem.
You know what kills me about this guy? He's acting like he's so cordial and cool with people. His MO is talking shit about you before you show up on the pod. Then you show up on the pod, and then after his own staff member contacted me right after I left, and these niggas was talking shit, which doesn't bother me. We're not friends, so I don't care if he talks shit after I leave. But now he's getting on this podcast acting like he's been loyal, like he's been having my back, like he's been looking out. It's like, no, this guy's been talking crack about us since the day he found out about us.
For example, once a snake, always a snake. And listen, we didn't know it first, but now we know.
And here's the thing. They've made 20 fucking plus videos talking shit.
21. And I promise you, it's not going to end there. And there's nothing you can do about it. Try some more fake copyright strikes, brother.
You tried.
There's nothing you can do about it.
You really tried.
Yeah. And also your buddies, every single one of them who does some weird sus shit or criminal activity, yeah, we'll probably cover them too.
I think he preyed on his younger fans. Fine if people disagree, but then there's too many examples for it to be an accident. The way he kept saying no, and he was like, go to the bedroom. I don't know what you're talking about that. There is a lot of instances of him talking to like younger people, like 16 up. I think one was like 14, but he didn't know the age or whatever. I think it's like super inappropriate. I don't think it's an accident. You know, he's like, I'll check age now, and then he stopped. Like he didn't check it, so he was talking like a 16 or 17-year-old. I just think that I don't think that he did it because he likes 16-year-olds. I think he did it because he just didn't care. He's like, I don't care. It's close enough. It's young enough. Like it's old enough. So many gross men that are like, oh, 16 is close enough. It's grown enough, and it's like that's wrong. I wouldn't call it necessarily predatory. I think it's really inappropriate. You know, but this conversation is not what I wanted to have here. But okay.
And there's nothing you can do about it. It's okay.
It's okay.
You're gonna be okay.
You're gonna be all right.
True. This gives me the strength to make tons and tons and tons of videos on my enemies as well.
Wait, both of them talk shit about Andrew. They've been talking shit about John. They've been talking shit about Donovan. Talking shit about Rolo. Talking shit about fucking everybody.
That's the thing. No. What's the definition of talking shit?
Is anything?
It's just back in my days. It was saying something.
I mean, I don't know why they get upset about it. That's like the most fame that they get is when they get on, like when Ab and Preach talk about them. That's like the most attention that they get. So, you know,
was not true. Now it's just saying negative things.
Yeah.
At the minute we hold you accountable, it's talking shit to you.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah. When you guys always want to talk about women, how women deserve less, how women don't deserve anything. I mean, ain't that the name of your book? Why Women Deserve Less? Is that you talking shit? No, that's you sharing your opinion on things.
Dude, you guys have been talking shit for far too fucking long. I have a problem with Abba. I'd love to have a conversation with you. You want to have it in person? Fine. I'd be great.
I have a problem. I would be really willing to have a conversation. Do you see like the way he's talking about this though? Hold on.
I have a problem with Abba. I'd love to have a conversation with you. You want to have it in person?
I have a problem with you. I'd love to have a conversation. Like, what are you doing? What happened? Like, what do you mean? Like, if you have a problem, like, that's fine. Do you? I have a problem. Let's have a talk. What are you doing, bro? If you like, it's almost like you just want to get him on the podcast so you can have a conversation with him, because like it'll probably pull views. That's what I think. Again, they still do really good views, but it's that proportionality thing. You know what I mean? I think, again, like the manosphere is dying down. People are caring less and less. Andrew Tate has even disavowed the manosphere. I think as time goes on, and now you gotta be fucking kidding me. Jesus Christ. And I think that now they're looking to have they're looking to have an argument with somebody.
Fine. I'd be great. It'd be great. I just want to ask you, why the fuck are you a snake? And why has nobody called you out for all these fucking years? You guys teach guys how to be more attractive and actually get women to
Hey, yo, how come nobody calls you out?
Ethan Klein makes a 4-hour video.
Nobody's called you out for years.
Ethan Klein 4-hour video. Okay.
admire, love, and respect them? No, you guys fucking don't. You don't. You don't add any value. And I'm calling y'all fucking out. Namely, Abba. I have a problem with fucking Abba. He's a snake.
Yeah, like, listen, I don't know if Abba adds value. I don't know if I add value, right? Like, we're just fucking YouTubers. But Fresh and Fit actively reduce value of the world. They're hurting the world. So, there you go.
Snake, tired of this shit.
Hey, guys, I tell men they should go to the gym, and then I berate women.
Which one do you think is going to be easier for you to get pussy? Going to the gym or respecting women? I know this is crazy because people call me a male feminist, even though I think that's really cringe. And every male feminist that I've ever met that identified as one was some kind of like fucking predator or something like that. But like, if baseline levels of respect for women helps you get pussy, pretend you care about their feelings and they'll want to fuck you. Okay, it's true.
Braden Cox super chatted $2. Fresh and Fit are just pickleheads.
That's what I'm saying. They're fucking pickleheads, dude. That's their fucking pickleheads. They're dildomes. They got that dildome. You know what I'm saying, dude? You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's wild. Come here, pussy.
Talk shit about me, all my friends, 20 plus videos on us. Fuck this shit,
my
man.
friends,
at this point,
my
your
friends
dumbass needs to be held accountable. Say what you want to fucking say on all your videos to my fucking face, bro.
Say
okay?
what you want to say.
Not
I wouldn't either. Like, why? Why are they gonna go down there just for what? To fucking like talk to some fucking loser? Like, who cares?
I'm just off on preach this bitch ass either. I'm talking to you.
You're gonna talk about somebody's wife that you never met. Then you're gonna talk shit about it, excuse yourself, and then keep on talking more, and then bring back the picture of someone that has nothing to do, and then your fans do whatever the fuck they do. They DM, the comments. I mean, you don't have a problem with me. I have a problem with you. I have a problem with you and your bitch ass. But it's fine. It's okay. When it was time to go, you shut the fuck up. Stay shutting the fuck up then. You challenged, I stepped up.
Hey guys, I want to fight Abba.
Like, why? Babba and preach, dude. Babble and reach, baby.
And your rebuttal was to do some.
They call him reach because he's got a very long reach in his boxing.
Fake DMC strikes. Fast you. And you talking about integrity?
Hey, man.
That's
you
true.
Fucking whore.
Whoa. The last one.
A whore.
God damn. Guy called him a fucking whore. Why? That made me like, I almost drowned, bro. I was like in the middle of drinking a little soda. I spit it up all over myself. Why? It was funny. What are you? That just was so random.
Fucking for that shit. Talking about, oh, I stay real. Keep lying and shit. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Right,
keep doing your shit. Keep growing. Do your thing. Do you, boo boo. And nobody give a fuck.
Yeah.
Do you? This not a.
Come on, bro.
You think,
Come on.
You
Come on,
handle
guys.
this
Come
thing
on,
like
guys.
it's a competition. You handle this thing like it's, yo, we want that pack. You said that you would lap us. That came out of your mouth. Oh, we gonna lap you. We don't care. It's not a competition.
Yeah.
If you do good, do good.
I'll tell you what, I'll come on the pod if you finally accept the boxing match that you set up with Preach. I promise. You both get in the ring like it was supposed to happen, okay? Right? Because you was talking shit about his wife. And I'll show up on the pod and I'll say whatever you want to your face.
Hey, we'd love to see it. We'd love to see it. Play it.
You guys were doing all that talking. You guys were the challenging one. You guys want to talk about his family, his people, his friends. Okay? So you guys have the beef, right? And if you want me to show up on the pod afterwards, I promise you I will. Okay? But outside of that, all this shit is just jokes to me.
Well,
but anyways, anything else?
No, that's good.
God damn. This dude misses me and wants to get physical. Talk about, yo, I have a problem with
fucking
fucking ABBA. Now there's allegations that, you know what I mean, he blew us, and folks been coming inside of them. Like, it's a lot of stuff going on.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
A lot of hot stuff. Okay, well, that was a video.